Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mike Fasulo, President and COO of Sony Electronics.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Las Vegas. Woo! Greetings to all of our friends all over the world who are watching via live stream. So before we get into the main event for this evening, and that is our digital imaging team has some wonderful and innovative news to share with you, I'd like to just cover a couple of topics from some recent announcements on our corporate side. So as many of you may have read a couple of weeks ago, Sony has announced plans for a change of our top management position. After 6 extremely successful years, Kaz Hirai will be stepping down as of April 1st, 2018, and his good friend, colleague, and business partner, Ken Yoshida, will take over as Chief Executive Officer and President of Sony Corporation. Now, before the news went public, Kaz called me and he wanted to explain to me why he made this decision. And he wanted to make sure that I knew that this was his idea and that by design, he believes it will structure Sony for continued innovation and continued growth. And he went on to say to me that the best time for change is when things are going well, not when they are going poorly. I proceeded to tell him he had a lot more courage than I did, but nevertheless. He also believes that 9 years may be far too long for any executive to keep innovation and growth fresh, so he decided rather than sign up for the next 3 years, it was time to pass it on to Ken. So who is Ken? Ken is a 30-year-plus Sony veteran that I've gotten to know quite well in the past 5 years. He is quite the strategic leader and has been instrumental in maintaining the turnaround and recovery we've achieved at Sony over the last 5 years. Previous to coming to Sony Corporation as CFO and partnering with Kaz as CEO, he was president and CEO of Sonet, a subsidiary we have in Japan that provides internet service as an internet service provider. But thanks to his efforts here at Sony Corporation and his very close working relationship with Kaz, I'm extremely pleased to share that the Sony Group is on schedule to deliver its best operating profit since it was established in 1946. And Ken has publicly stated that he will forge ahead with the changes that have been put in place with Kaz, but with his visionary angle. So I'm very confident today in saying that the future is very bright for Sony under Ken's leadership. Okay, on to the main event. I'm thrilled to be here today with all of you at the WPPI trade show representing our digital imaging business. Sony DI is consistently raising the bar in this industry, producing and introducing game-changing products at a faster pace than any other company. We are bringing cameras to market that allow photographers and videographers to capture and create like never before. So how are we doing this? Well, there's many ways, but I'd like to just share 2 for tonight. First, and probably foremost, we're listening to our customer. We're listening to the photographer, the professional, the enthusiast, the videographer. We're observing their pain points, and with fast-paced innovation and great technologies, we're overcoming those pain points. The second, and one of the most important factors to this rapid innovation, is our image sensor business. Many of you may know that Sony is the worldwide leader in image sensors, and image sensors in a variety of products, from automobiles to medical instruments to robotics, and if you remember at CES, to IBO. All right, you can chuckle a little. Come on, loosen up. It's Las Vegas. And of course, in consumer digital imaging products. In fact, there's a very good chance that you're carrying one of our image sensors in your pocket today in your smartphone, no matter which brand you're carrying. And this knowledge and expertise in image sensors allows us to manufacture digital cameras that perform like no other cameras on Earth. They shoot faster, with more resolution and image clarity than any of our competitors, all while making no noise at all. So today, we will introduce yet another one of these incredible innovations. An innovation that will assuredly bring a Kando experience to many of these creators. An innovation that is driven by our incredible image sensors. So without further ado, straight from Japan, I'd like to introduce my friend and colleague, Kenji Tanaka, to share this exciting news with us today. Kenji?
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for being here today. I am Kenji Tanaka, and I oversee the IOC, interchangeable lens camera business for Sony. Today, I would like to talk about the future of digital imaging. First, let's take a look at the environment of the worldwide interchangeable lens camera business. So there are two major changes going on in this industry that I'd like to highlight. The first one is mirrorless. The chart A on the left shows the increasing component ratio of mirrorless camera in the total IOC market. And the chart B in the middle shows the increase of average selling price of mirrorless, which has largely surpassed that of digital SLR. The chart C on the right is showing, for years, Sony has maintained a solid absolute number one position in this growing mirrorless segment. The other big change in the IOC industry is full frame. Full frame is the premium camera category for professionals and enthusiasts, where steady growth still continues. Sony's full frame business has been rapidly increasing despite the huge impact of the 2016 Kumamoto earthquake. We have achieved continuous growth during the last several years. In 2013, Sony introduced the world's first full-frame mirrorless camera. Since then, we have continued to drive the growth in both of two key categories, mirrorless and full-frame. For instance, the Alpha 9 launched in 2017 has delivered a whole new imaging experience for professionals, enabling them to capture images they never could before, thanks to its blackout-free, silent, ultra-fast continuous shooting, and revolutionary autofocus system that has never existed in the history of cameras. The Alpha 7R Mark III has changed the game of resolution by delivering the ultimate combination of high resolution, power, and speed. This camera has quickly gained popularity among many professionals in the world. Okay. So, with the strong support of many professionals worldwide, we have expanded the lineups of both full-frame bodies and lenses. So next, we will create a world where more people will be able to enjoy full-frame mirrorless. And today, I'm proud to introduce another new innovative product. It is a new full-frame mirrorless camera, full of latest imaging technologies. And we dare to call it the basic full-frame model. Okay. When people call basic, what does it mean? For a long period, basic has meant less innovation, less added value. What we are delivering today is a model that is anything but basic. This is the new basic for full-frame mirrorless. We are changing another game of the industry. Thank you. Thank you. The Alpha 7 Mark III. The Alpha 7 Mark III offers latest imaging technologies, all compressed into compact bodies. We have developed this camera for everybody to further expand the world of full-frame mirrorless. Sony will continue to deliver new imaging experience which has never before existed. Now, I will pass on to my friend Neil Wanowitz for more details about this exciting new full-frame mirrorless. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
We almost had you. So thank you, Kenji-san. Good evening, and hello around the world. I'm Neil Manowitz, in charge of digital imaging here in North America. I'm really excited to share with you our latest innovation. As Kenji-san mentioned, today we're proud to introduce the Alpha 7 Mark III. And to quote one of my favorites, Bob Dylan, the times, they are a-changing. We're in an age where no longer need to be bound by the limitations of moving mirror. We're breaking free from the concept of what was once known as the basic full-frame camera. Creators want more. They want to capture what they've never been able to capture before. They expect more, much more. Let me share how the Alpha 7 Mark III lets creators capture just that. First, spectacular image quality. The Alpha 7 Mark III realizes 15 stops of dynamic range, high sensitivity of up to 204,000 ISO, and 14-bit raw output, even in continuous and silent shooting. The amazing quality is driven by our brand new backside illuminated 24.2 megapixel full frame sensor. Additionally, our new sensor is paired with a new image processor that combines high resolution with low noise, delivering a 1.5 stop improvement. You can expect incredible, vivid, and natural color reproduction. Next up, autofocus. The Alpha 7 Mark III features an incredible autofocus system that punches way above its class, or maybe kicks way above its class. This camera has 693 phase detection autofocus points with 93% coverage. You might recognize these unmatched numbers from our breakthrough A9 camera. This AF system is twice as fast as the A7 Mark II, and it works down to -3 EV. Also, one more important autofocus feature is IAF. Sony's highly acclaimed IAF completely transforms your photography. Working continuously, it ensures your image will always be tack sharp, allowing you to concentrate more on your subject and the composition. Speed. The Alpha 7 Mark III pairs the incredible AF tracking performance with lightning-fast continuous shooting at up to 10 frames per second, with active autofocus and auto exposure. And all of this is with either silent or mechanical shutter. This makes it an ideal choice for shooting weddings, fast action, and much more. Additionally, thanks to the increase in buffer memory and processing speed, plus UHS 2 card support, you can capture up to 177 JPEG images in one continuous burst. Now you can expect to get those shots you've been missing. Video. The Alpha 7 Mark III is equally powerful as a video camera. Image quality and production versatility are significantly enhanced. The camera oversamples 6K data across the full width of the sensor with full pixel readout and no pixel binning, all to create studio quality 4K video. We're also delivering options like HLG for instant high dynamic range, S-Log for post-production color grading, and an impressive 14 stops of dynamic range. Expect to take your movie making to the next level. Battery life. The Alpha 7 Mark III has the longest battery life of any mirrorless camera ever. Up to 710 shots on a single charge, and that's SEPA rated. So you can expect to shoot all day with just one battery. This camera is part of our third generation in the Alpha 7 series. But make no mistake, this is a whole new camera developed from the voice of our customer. With this in mind, we deeply considered how to improve usability and increase reliability. And the great stamina using our Z battery is just one example. In fact, there are so many improvements. We've included a dual media card slot, a USB Type-C port, a joystick for direct AF control, and touchscreen operation. And the power of this camera is equally matched by the power of our lens lineup. I'm proud to say that we've introduced 26 native full-frame E-mount lenses in less than 5 years. This is all based off of the strong voice of our customer, and I want to thank you directly for the support. You are making the Alpha system stronger and stronger. These lenses will surely unleash the full potential of the Alpha 7 Mark III. And we also have a great lineup of accessories that support a wide range of applications. This includes our newly released flagship HVL F60RM flash. This powerful flash features recycle time in as little as 0.6 of 1 second. Also features quick shift bounce and includes wireless RF control. The Alpha 7 Mark III will be available in April for $2,000 US or 2,600 Canadian dollars. It will also be available in our kit with a 28-70 lens. and pre-orders begin this Wednesday morning. So what do you guys think? Thank you. With all the power in such a compact body, the Alpha 7 Mark III changes the game for creators. We're so proud to add this model to our third generation of full-frame A7 mirrorless cameras. As I mentioned in the beginning, the times they are a-changing. Creators expect more, and now they can get it. Thank you so much. We can't wait to get it into your hands. And once again, I'm going to turn it over to Mike Fasullo.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Kenji. So, once again, Sony demonstrates its ability to deliver yet another game-changing innovation in the imaging industry. And folks, we're just getting started. So this concludes the press event for this evening. The comments for all of you that are viewing live stream, I thank you all for tuning in. Please go get some pre-orders. You can do that right now.